Well, I guess that song was about 45 seconds shorter than I had anticipated. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What a glorious evening here in filthy Philadelphia as the sun is beginning to set. I just wound the time back about 5 minutes because it was just so juicy sitting here next to another ATR. Looks like we got a CRJ over here on the other side. We're over at the Dash Trash Ramp Terminal F in the good old Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Good to see everybody here. I hope you all are ready for one more turboprop flight this week. I'm off. I'm out of here tomorrow morning. I won't be back probably till after the Super Bowl. So this is going to send it off for the week. Hope you enjoyed this one. We're going to do a turn. We're going to head on down to DCA. We're going to try to land 1-9, even if the winds aren't really favoring 1-9. We'll see if we can sneak it in. Then we're going to quick turn, come back around, hotel mode, turn it, come back to Philadelphia, and call it a wrap. But good to see everyone here. Avon, good to see you, man. Tyson in the house. Geographically inverted Scott, Jasper, Al, W. Waters in the house. Good to see you. Havoc, Ben G. Thrust Set is here. A Zippy Zapple, that's him right there in that Eastern ATR 72 livery. Victor Silva, Caco, good to see you, man. I'm saluting the screen as we speak. You like that countdown? A Vega 13's in the house. Tiger Dude is here. A Blue Bear is here as well. Jordan Rankin, Aviator Nick, are you still in the Americas or are you back in your homeland, my man? Good to see you here. Keith B, Tim K, Zach Lewine, Digital, Merck, Michael Fisher, Jasper, Romulus, and Braniff, Sim Pilot, many more. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate you. Who's ready to get this show on the road? I'm basically a pro ATR driver right now. I am a professional ATR 72 driver. We're in the short bird today. We're in the 42. We're going to pretend that this is a Piedmont Dash 8. What is it? The 200, 300s? They used to call it the Dash Trash. So let's wind it back to my very first 121 flight ever. Before I got in position, I had to deadhead from Philadelphia to DC to pick up my Embraer, and I was on a Dash 8 in a heavy snowstorm from Philly going to DC. So here we are. We're going to pretend this ATR is a Dash 8. That livery looks pretty darn good on it, though. I miss this livery. We need a good Dash 8 in sim. We really do. But let's go ahead and fire it up. We'll get it on. Let's get the show on the road. Remember, let's just go for a record like this video. Everyone smash down that like button. We're just going to do record likes to end out the week. Benny, thank you for the 38 months of support, my man. Appreciate you. Hello, Captain. Hello, right back at you. Aviator Nick, you're still in the U.S. Good deal. Current winds at DCA 170 at 3. Oh, yeah, we can land 1-9 with that. I've landed with a 3-knot tailwind. I've landed with about a 5-knot tailwind there. And I've actually landed with a 7 or 8-knot tailwind, I think was the max. And then someone started complaining. American went around, and then they turned the airport around. So you get a couple complaints that we can't land with that tailwind, then they turn the airport around for you. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see if ATC hops on or not. If not, we'll plan for 1-9. But here we go, guys. No more. We got a long flight. We got a long stream. Let's go ahead and fire this puppy up. We'll come in here. We'll start with our flow. We'll get the battery on. With the battery on, I'm going to swing to the outside view so you don't have to listen to that spool up, spool down sound real quick. Hi from Wales. Paul Young, good to see you. End of the week, isn't it Wednesday? End of the week for me, Chaos. End of the week for me. I'm out of here for 3 days. All right, we are back in. Let's go external power on. We'll come down the left-hand side here of my flow. We'll do a little pump green, crossfeed check. Got them both. Kill the crossfeed. Dome light, we don't need any of that yet. We'll turn on the cabin lights, so we'll go nav, logo lights. No devices will come on. Seatbelts will stay off. We'll arm those signs. Put the annunciators in the bright mode. I'm going to put these at about the 1 o'clock position because it's actually a little bit chilly in here, 9 degrees C. We'll keep those lights off. We'll turn the main oxygen supply on. As this airplane powers up, I'm going to come back down here and turn on our integral lights all the way to max juice. We'll do a little flood lighting here. We'll open up the whiskey hatch. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about ready to get this show on the road. We'll go FMS1 active, initialize, pause and knit. We'll take GPS, initialize that, return view, nav data is confirmed. Flight plan init, route, we'll leave it there. Let's load her up. This is us, Philly, DCA, DuPont. I think that's DuPont, Baines, Sudoy, Clipper 3 to DC, set flight plan. We'll see how she takes it here. hello from DFW, Adam Trash, or Adam Trish, Adam Trash, good to see you, man. Texas represent, always love to see fellow Texans hopping into the chat, man. Good to see you. Thank you for that $2 super chat. Appreciate the support, man. Any word on the Fenix 320? No, Taylor Earl, I haven't heard anything from Fenix. I'm in the dark just like y'all. But I tell you what, my official release will probably be tomorrow or this weekend because, like I said, I'm going to be away from the sim for the next 3 days. So I'm sure something juicy will happen. Either the 777 will drop on Friday or Fenix will drop something. You know the drill. You know the drill. It wouldn't happen when I have a week off. You know, it would be right after, it would be between. All right, I'm going to clear out all these emergency procedures here right now. We're going to do it like so. That looks good. I'm going to do Magic Barrel Ref while I'm thinking about it. Our flight plan loaded up. That's good. So I'm going to go ahead and set fuel, set payload, and then I'm going to go to the payload section. We are looking for, let's double check. We are looking for a zero fuel weight of 34.1 and a fuel of 23.7. 34.1 and 23.7. So we need 34.1. So let's go here, 34,100 and 23.7. Let's give ourselves, let's go a little bit heavier. Let's go 2,400 on that. And we'll go ahead and start loading. So gross weight is 37,000 pounds. That looks good. We'll go ahead and close that. I will hit set takeoff trim. With that accomplished, I'm going to skip down here. I'm going to select 17 for departure out of here. This is the Dash Trash runway in Philadelphia. We're not going to taxi all the way down to the jet runways. We're going to do 17 for departure. Winds are light enough on the Philly 3. We'll execute that. Looking at our flight plan, since the winds are only 3 knots, I am going to put in the RNAV 19er as a backup. We're coming down the Clipper 3. I'll load it all the way out from Fergie. We'll execute that. We'll leave that in the box for now. Like I said, that's our tentative plan. If we can't do it, we can't do it. We won't impede traffic if there's other traffic in DC, but we're going to try our best to do that. Take return fuel, Neil? No, we'll top off in DCA. We'll top off in DCA. All right. With that part of the box done, I'm going to go ahead and start boarding process already because I'm super fast. I'm pro pilot now. Matter of fact, I should make sure we load this up here. Yep, that's us. Let's go ahead and request a boarding. All right, so since I'm pro ATR pilot, let's get down here and finish the initialization. Let's see. Let's go to our perf page. That looks good. Perf init cruise altitude. I don't know why I didn't change the sim brief. I didn't see it till after I filed. We're gonna do 12,000 feet right there because we're RFR. I'm not sure if we're flying east or west. Where's thrust set? Thrust set. Which direction are we going today on this flight plan? I've got 12,000 in there. We could change it if not. No alternate, none required. Our weights are in the boxed takeoff trim 1.2 up. Fuel flow, we haven't burned anything, so that is good. Our box is pretty much done. I will leave you on that page. I will also select manual or actually auto speeds there, so we got 160. I will scroll our altitude window all the way up. I will scroll our altitude all the way up to 12,000. Zachary, thank you for the $5 super chat, my man. Appreciate you. V1, hope all is well. I'm curious. I haven't had much IVEO experience. What are the pros and cons of FATSIM? Also passed my CFI initial last week. Hey, Zachary, congratulations, man. That is a massive accomplishment, getting that CFI initial out of the way, dude. So congrats on that. That's probably your hardest check ride that you're ever going to take. So congrats on that. Thanks for the $5 super chat. As far as IVEO versus FATSIM, it's less cluster on IVEO. VATSIM is really busy. So if that's your thing, you know, that's not on IVEO right now. Now, there are some events on IVEO where it can get busy, but IVEO, VATSIM, it's just an alternate network. I've been having a fun time. I love the MTL traffic models. They are pretty sweet. As you can see, we've got them right here. I mean, it's basically got an ATR right there. In hotel mode, we've got a CRJ over there. I think Team Vodka is actually on the freight ramp behind us. So just an alternate to VATSIM, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Probably west slightly. So west is even, we'll call it 12 thou. Cool. All right. Our box is pretty much initialized. I need to come here, though, and go to the perf. We will confirm the takeoff data. We're up 1.2 in the pink. That is good. So let's go back to map, and let's zoom it down in for taxis. That's what we like to see. Let's zoom it out one. We'll zoom it all the way down. Zoom it all the way down. Landing elevation is 0, and we are in takeoff. All right. With all that completed, I'm going to go to the normal procedures checklist, and we're going to skip down to the 4 propeller rotation. CDLs. Oops. Oh, dang it. Doors are open. Oh, we're going to reset all that. Hold on. I did that one wrong. Let's go back. Normal procedures. Final cockpit prep 2 of 2. Brakes are checked. We're set. FMS, COM, and nav are 122.8. Engine fuel quantity, we've got it on board. That checks. Fuel used was 0. Memo panel check. Power management is in the takeoff. Procedure is completed. Now we'll leave it at the 4 propeller rotation. All right. Have we seen any passengers come out yet? Are we not boarding? What's going on here?
Boarding requested.
Oh, come on, man. All this time. We'll do American. What's the difference? AA white, AA? We'll do the regular AA. What's the difference between AA and AA white?
Philly traffic east flight 1995.
Ooh.
We're going to be doing a power back off the stands due to drunk ground handlers.
Just another day in Philly. All right, let's go into hotel mode. One thing I did learn is hotel mode, we're going to use the wing light. So first things first, we're going to get the number 2 engine fuel pump on to run. We will turn our wing light on. We'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign is on because our fueling has been completed. We'll also get the probe heats on. That can't be right. I guess it depends on the checklist. One of the checklists I have says turn those on. The other one says don't turn them on. We're just going to leave them off for now. We're going to put the propeller brake on. So let's go ahead and juice up our hydraulic aux pump. We got a ready light. Prop brake is on. Prop brake engaged. We'll use start B this afternoon. Starter 2 engage. Waiting for 10%. Here she comes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuel on. There's our light off. Oil pressure's coming up. Let's watch our ITT on this one. Let's see if we over temp like we did in San Juan. Nope, we didn't over temp today. Oh, look at that. I wish you didn't hear the prop sound. All right. This might be record time. Should we wind it back and fly into the sunset? Maybe I should have set the time to like 5 p.m. I don't want it to be dark the whole way there. Congrats on that CFI initial. Do the double. It's your easiest check right ever. Oh, yeah, that's AFO. I think PMDG is close to 777 release. Robert also hinted that I have a serious chunk of the MAX completed, but focusing on the triple. Don't expect any MAX updates yet. All right. I don't expect any MAX updates for a while. Who's loving ATR ops, huh? Cap, I'm on the way to Philly as we speak. Nice. For a flight, see you soon. Hey, Andy B, good deal, man. AA white is blue trucks with the white text. Ah, gotcha, Andy. This is a strange Airbus, Javier, isn't it? It's a strange but glorious Airbus. All right, I like...
Traffic East Flight 1995, we're going to be taxiing 09 left via Foxtrot and Kilo.
I like the sounds, but I don't like the hotel mode sound, unfortunately. We don't need this door over here. Is it the service door? I guess we'll leave it open. I don't want to freak out GSX, but we are loading up. Lovely day in Philly. I think you overtemp yesterday because you left the ignition on. Oh, I just left the ignition on right now, though, Team Vodka. Totally forgot. It should auto cut out. It auto cuts out, though. So even if you leave the selector on, it auto cuts out. What we can do though is we can transfer over completely to hotel power mode. So we'll go ahead and pull the ground power. All right, ground power is off. Now we are sitting here waiting on a deer. Look at that CRJ. Need a better, I want to look at these people. I want to see who's boarding for security purposes. Ooh, there we go. That's a view. Ooh, that's the new view right there, folks. Left control 1 saved. I hate when Silver puts ATR in hotel mode. It's too loud, Fritz. So in Tampa is where I get to see a lot of the ATRs because where they let the pilots in and out of the terminal. You walk kind of around this backside. It's a secure area, but you literally walk the ramp where Silver parks, where they do their overnight aircraft. And I've been standing there multiple times, waiting on a hotel shuttle, a hotel van, or whatever it may be. And you see the Silver ATRs coming in. I want to say I normally see them come in with one in hotel mode, or maybe one feathered. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe hotel mode is on and one is running, and then they just shut off number 1, leaving number 2 in feather into hotel mode. I don't know. But yeah, it is super loud, man. It is super loud. I was wondering, I was standing out there one night, like, why is it so loud? I didn't know they had APUs. And then I realized that, this is a hotel mode situation. So yeah, it's literally the engine running. It's all it is. It's not an APU. It's just the engine running with no prop. Only engine 2 can do hotel mode. That is correct, Aaron. That is correct. So I think what I saw, because I'm trying to remember, I wasn't a super fan of the ATR like I am now. Next time I go to Tampa, if I ever have a Tampa overnight, again, I will try to see if I can sneak a vid or something. But I want to say I saw it come into the ramp with number 2 already in hotel mode and braked, and then like as he parked or as he rolled in, he cut number 1 and it spooled all the way down and shut off, and then the engine was just running in hotel mode on number 2. I think that's what I saw. I'm the ops manager at STX. I begged them to plug in. The ramp is nice and quiet with the GPU hooked up. Oh yeah, Fritz. I believe you, man. I believe you. Why is it even called hotel mode? I don't know. Hotel motel. Geographically says they shut 1 and then hotel 2. Okay, so maybe he just rolled in with 1 off and then went into hotel on number 2. Maybe that's what it was. Is there any ATC on? I don't believe so at the moment, Zen. So if the APU on the ATR is the US, then we have bigger problems. Oh, if unusable, yes, V2 plus 10. Exactly. At Heathrow, usually number 1 shut down and then 2 running. When they park, they put 2 in hotel mode. Okay, so maybe that's what I saw. Maybe number 1 was just shut down. That's what I saw. It was a stationary. So they were taxiing on 2, doing a single engine taxi, and then went into hotel mode as they parked. That might have been it. How's the ATR? Nabil, I'm loving it, man. It's my favorite airplane in the sim right now. It's so much fun. I think hardware... Ooh, Team Vodka, I forgot to mention this. Are you using your Throttletek? You got to use your Throttletek for this airplane. The Flightbox V3 Throttletek is the perfect throttle for the ATR because you get... It's so much more accurate taxiing around using you get so much more range. Because if we take a look at our throttle quadrant here, you actually have a pretty good amount of travel up to the notch here. So you got to have some play in your hardware. And ever since I switched from my Bravo throttles to the Honeycomb, having that range of motion, huge player. Also having the force feedback yoke. It's just... I mean, it's game changing. What I'm gonna do, chat, I'm gonna wind the time back. Our second flight will be in the dark. Okay, we're not gonna do 2 flights at night. So let's wind it back 1 time. Don't get mad at me. It's gonna take about an hour to get there. So let's wind it back to like 4:20. What time is it right now? It's 4:33.
Philly traffic, Brickyard 4475, pushing back off gate.
A Brickyard. All right, so we wound the clock back 1 hour because I don't want to do 2 flights at night, but we've never done a night flight in the ATR, and we're going to do a night flight on the return. Kako says we left number 2 running on the Saab. Prop brake was deactivated. Passenger guillotine. Oof. DC Center's online? BK? All right. Peter DR, good afternoon. Good evening, my friend. Welcome on board. Let me check. It was, ooh, Center did pop online. 3415. 3415. That's going to give us some work to do here. Let's go RMS panel really quick. 134.15. It's okay. We're pro ATR pilots. Let's give them a holla. What's our information? Someone's going to call and take my spot here, I bet. I always forget how to do this. Oh, yeah, ATIS. Philly. There's no ATIS cut yet, so we'll just give them a call. What's our name? Center, good afternoon. Piedmont 357 on the ground in Philadelphia. I'd like to pick up our clearance to Washington National. Maybe he just hopped online. Cacao, I probably know him, man. I was based in Philly. Douglas Phillips.
Okay, control aircraft, Washington Center was having some issues here with the radio. We should be back up. If you're calling, go ahead and give us a read.
We'll come. I think he said we can call him now. Yeah, Washington Center, Piedmont 357 on the ground in Philadelphia. Clearance to Reagan, please.
Piedmont 357, Philadelphia departure. Let's call it that. Piedmont 357, Philadelphia departure. Turn center, place down.
All right. V1 loved living in Philly, never stops talking about it.
United 778, Philadelphia departure, 555.
Look, I can actually see passengers walking in the terminal back there. I forget who made this scenery, but this is a good one.
FSprojects 5244, looking to pick up clearance to Washington.
Pooh Streak.
5244, price down, place down.
Pooh Streak's going to Reagan with us.
Empire Air 115, also looking for clearance.
Empire Air. Ooh, fancy. We almost did Empire Air today.
Alright, 115, Philadelphia departure, place down.
The members voted. We almost did.
Piedmont 357 is cleared to the Ronald Reagan Airport. The radar vectors DuPont follow 17,5000. Expect flight level 22010 next departure. Departure frequency 134.15, squawk 3620.
All right, we're cleared to DCA, radar vectors DuPont 5000, 220 and 10, departures 2415, squawking 3620, and we'd like to request 12,000 as a final. That was a mistake on us.
Yeah, I was wondering how to pay Piedmont 357 and then Alpha Sierra 13,000. Rest of the back is correct.
Okay, we'll top altitude to 13,000, Piedmont 357, thank you. All right, 13,000 is
Center
set.
East Flight 1995 on the ground, Philadelphia, looking for clearance to DCA.
There's our clearance. Let's come down here. Our squawk code is 3620. Would have been funny if he gave me 3662. 3662 Club. That's a secret club. Only real brickyard pilots know about. All right, 3620 on the squawk. 3415 departure is, or 2415 is departure, which, no, 3415, which we're on with him. So that's all good. We are about ready to go, chat. All right, let's start closing up shop here and get off the gate. We're going to go ahead and prepare for pushback with GSX. We're going to go ahead and chocks, service door, main door, cargo door are all closed. That's going to the payload page. We're coming up top. We're going a beacon on a line.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I'm going to leave this as is for now for push. We're going to go heading and IAS.
44.
Who gifted those subs? Fern83. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, my man. Appreciate you. You picked up a membership from Fern. Make sure you say thank you. Very kind of you.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
We're going to find the sound pack for the ATR exclamation point sound pack, Douglas Phillips. Exclamation point sound pack will bring you right there. Be careful, it's a sneaky file structure. You got to go into the file one click and then drop it in your community folder. It's an FT sim.
Locking gear.
We should probably squawk altitude too, are we not? There we go. On. There we go.
Philadelphia International Airport information, Alpha recorded 2154 Zulu, wind 310 at 5, visibility 10, altimeter 3028. With that, we're departing on the west side, to the west, with 27 right for departure, 27 left for arrivals. Intentional aircraft, I'm picking up the clearances now as we go by, so just stand by, hold
Release
position for
parking brakes,
taxiing.
please.
All right, so we'll call him back. Brakes are released. You're clear to push.
All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, all engines clear. We're going to take her out of hotel mode. So hydraulic pump is coming on. We're ready. Defeathering or de-braking, I guess. There's the unlock light. And our prop is spinning. We'll go ahead and bring it up into auto. I dispatched quite a few planes in and out of Philly today. Thomas Garcia, nice, man. I wonder if this guy will let us take off 1-7 since we're all the way over here. I just don't want to taxi all the way down there. All right, we'll start the second one after we get a good disconnect.
Please set parking brakes.
Brakes are set. You're clear to disconnect. We're going to spin number one. Watch your heads. Oh yeah. No, Chris. Yeah, frame gen doesn't like the prop spinner. So like, if you look here, that's frame gen on. You can see my prop spinner is transparent. But if I click off screen for screenshots and whatnot, it works just fine. But definitely need the frame gen going into DCA tonight. So that's why I've set this view. This is going to be like our primary wing view. I've hit the prop, so we're just kind of behind. That's kind of a sick shot too. Look at the grease coming off the cowling. Man, I am vibing with the ATR. This ATR is sweet. I hope you guys are having fun. What level is it? You said Brickyard used to fly for Republic, allegedly. All you need to know, Connor B, is I know what the 3662 club is all about.
Bypass pin removed.
All right, bypass pin removed. We're spinning number one. Watch your heads.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Perfect. Starter B, pump 1. Clear left. Engage. Starter on. Oh man, we should do it from in here. We don't want to over temp. There's 10%. There's some rotation. And we'll go auto. Remember that low pitch? That's a bug that shouldn't be there. All right, 2 good starts. Heaters are coming on. Windshield heat. Start abort is off. That looks all good on the overhead. Temperatures are coming up. We'll go 12 o'clock here. I don't want to get too toasty. All right. Overhead looks good. We'll turn off the cabin lights. We'll set our flaps to takeoff position. We'll come down here. Got all that. Before taxi. TRU, always forget that. That's why you still got to run a checklist. That's on. Check. Anti-skid, we're not going to do it. FO tested, flaps 15, NWS is on. Procedure completed, taxi check, taxi and takeoff, brakes, FGCP, FMA, takeoff config, checked. All done there. You're going to the map page, sir. Map page is on. We're going to call ATC for taxi, requesting 17.
Clear TCA 27 right, vector is climbing 5,000, squawking 1647.
Oh,
East
nice.
flight
Yeah, we're just starting the
1995.
stream, my man. We're just starting the stream. I'm going to lower the sim down a little bit so I can hear. Hopefully volume levels are okay. It is a new mic. How's the new mic, by the way? Can you tell a difference? Less crackly?
Departure, reback is correct. Supporting Houston right for departure. Push back in vector discretion, altimeter 3028. Advising your taxi.
We were already moving when you came on, so we're just holding on the kilo taxiway, or opposite the kilo taxiway, right?
Okay, East Flight 1995, runway 27 right, taxi is kilo, cross runway 17, altimeter 3028.
Taxi via kilo, cross the 17 and hold at hotel 27 right.
Alright, Brickyard 4475, thank you, radio copy.
Mic could be a bit louder.
Radio copy, Brickyard 4475. Brickyard 4475, clear runway Reagan Airport, view radar.
How about now?
Climbing 5000, expect flight level, correcting 616,000.
How about now? Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Departure frequency 134.15.
Sim sounds?
6526.
Alright, Brickyard 4475, clear to DCA via radar vector DPON is filed. Maintain 5,000, expecting 1610 after departure. Departure frequency 134.15, squawk 65.
If you taxi on hotel mode, nothing. You sure can. You can taxi on hotel mode with number 1. You gotta have number 1 running.
3028, advising you're ready for the second, sir.
We're already pushed back and we'll be ready to taxi for Brickyard 4475.
Alright, Brickyard 4475, only 27 right, taxi via Foxtrot, Kilo, cross runway 1, altimeter 3028.
Philadelphia ground, Piedmont 357. We just backed off gate Fox 16 and ready to taxi, requesting runway 17 if possible.
Piedmont 115, did you already get your clearance?
Piedmont 357 off gate Foxtrot 16, Fox 16.
Piedmont 357, rider standby, hold position, I'll get you that taxi clearance rope.
Roger.
5244 on departure, fly runway heading room 3101, clicking at 5, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 27 right, clear takeoff, please straight 5244.
Empire 115, Philadelphia departure in a frequency.
Yep, Empire 115, ready to copy.
Empire 115 is cleared to Ronald Reagan Airport via radar vector Laguna.
Flew one of those, my operator's 208 the other day with an old 32X Captain. 25 years, he has some stories, so I bet, AFO. I bet, man. I bet.
Ronald Reagan, radar vectors needed, transition, climb maintain 5,000, expect 8,000 after 10 minutes. Departure is 134.15, bucket 517 for Empire 115.
Empire 115 is active to record.
This is a non-movement area. I'm gonna pull forward just a tad. Oh wow, we're light. Look at that.
Kilo cross 17.
I just released the brake. We started rolling.
Brickyard 4475, continue holding position for the ATR here passing on your right-hand side. Piedmont 357, taxi runway 27 right via Juliet Foxtrot Kilo, cross runway 17.
27 right, Juliet Foxtrot Kilo, cross runway 17 for Piedmont 357. All right, that's pretty easy. JFK.
4475, you can follow that traffic. The
Hold
ATR
on.
is heavy.
I don't have a taxi chart though.
Roger that, we'll follow that ATR, Brickyard 4475.
So when you go, that's interesting. When I go to reverse, okay, we're back. I know it was
52, 44,
Hold on,
departure,
where we're
contact 52 passing for most CLC verification. 52, 44 Alpha, keep us out, climb maintain 13000.
we don't have any signs. We don't have any.
52, 44 direct due.
There's no letters on the signs. That's Foxtrot. And ground for Piedmont 357. We don't have any letters on our taxiway signs here. Can we get the... I guess we could take Fox to hotel. Would that work?
Yeah, Piedmont 367, continue on the taxiway you're on right now, southbound. Once you get to the parallel taxiway, which is Kilo that runs parallel to the 237, you're good to taxi. Make that left-hand side. I'll give you progression. We'll keep it up there.
All right, appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know why I'm missing letters on my taxiway sign, sir. All right, this will be about 270 on the heading for departure. All right, there's Fox Hotel. I think Kilo's down there. Okay, yeah, this makes sense now. It's weird taking off 27 right. Used to always take off 27 left. They forgot to paint the letters in Philly's Gecko. I was gonna say someone stole the letters, but I can't get another band. So I legit was gonna say it's Philly. Someone stole the letters. Letter theft.
970 requesting push start.
Philadelphia, the only airport where my marshaller was arrested by police officers mid-marshal. True story. All right, here's Kilo.
Up on the left-hand turn on the Kilo. You're going to cross on 17.
Okay, yeah, we got letters on this side. We see Kilo crossing 17 taxi into 27 right, Piedmont 357. Thanks for the help.
East Flight 1995, if you're holding position here just short of the Mike taxiway intersection, you still okay, or you want an intersection departure or something?
All right, we're crossing a runway. We'll get those on. Should have had the taxi light on, I guess.
Empire 115, verify fucking mode Charlie in the active.
Ooh, there's that Empire.
Fucking mode Charlie, Empire 115.
Is he? No, he's not. Team Vodka, turn your.
Turn it off and on again. Cycled again.
Yeah, sure. He cycled it again. Cycled the transponder.
115, I got you now, thanks.
Must be a finicky transponder.
Yep, indeed. East Flight 1995, how do you read Washington Center or Philadelphia?
It was not on, Team Vodka. You don't got a lie to kick it, man. All right, here we go. Lights are coming off. We'll leave the taxi light on. We're going all the way out.
East 35244, say approach request into DCA.
All right, I can see where we're going.
I'll put the residential for 19.
Let's go ND mode.
5244 expected. The
Format.
3027.
That's what I want. I'm going to zoom you out. Oh, nope, dang it. ND mode, and I'm going to zoom you out a little bit more. That's how I want my screen set up. We got a radio panel down there, going all the way down to the end. Basically, before takeoff, we'll go gust lock off, light them up, blast out of here.
Piedmont 357 on departure, fly runway heading, wind 170 at 3, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff middle way.
27 right, clear for takeoff middle way, Piedmont 357. All right, he wants us to roll. Runway heading is set. Ooh, that's released. Lights are on. IAS heading select, low IAS. We're ready to roll, chat. We'll take it on the roll. How's that? We are light. We're probably going to rotate quick.
1995, apologies for that. We had an issue. Are we still clear to cross 17?
Flight 1995.
Let's get those props up, stand them up.
Roger, clear to cross 17.
Notch.
Brickyard 4475, runway 27 right, left wing.
On the way, 27 right, Brickyard 4475.
Why don't our torques go all the way up? They're coming back down. V1, rotate. Quick. Positive rate. Gear up. Yaw damper on. Taxi light off. Flyway. A little bit of chop in the climb out. A little bit of chop. Lightbird. There, we're past F speed, but we're looking for 1,000 feet. There's 1,000 feet. Flaps up. And we will go climb.
Piedmont 357, Philadelphia departure, say altitude passing from OT verification.
Piedmont 357 passing 1.4 for 5,000.
Piedmont 357, altitude checks out, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Climb and maintain 13,000, Piedmont 357. Oh, that's awesome. Juice.
Right that, we'll hold position for carry 4475.
I feel like we're true ATR pilots. Oh yeah, look at that.
Piedmont 357, direct DuPont, best forward speed.
Direct DuPont, best forward speed, Piedmont 357. All right, let's come down here. We're gonna DTO it.
3352, 44 pilots discretion, just gonna maintain 8,000.
DuPont is DQO.
8,000 pilots discretion, 44.
Nav is on.
Carrier 4475 on departure, flight runway, correction, flight heading 320, wind 170 at 3, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, heading 320, runway 27 right.
Using my Bravo to manipulate the FGCP, MCP, DED thing. Best forward speed at ATR. What we can do is we can go manual, and I'm going to run it up to, we'll give them 180 knots, which is about, is that ice speed? I forget what that little line means there. So we'll give them 180. We'll go off of FMS speed. Just some light chop tonight. You can feel it in the yoke. Feel that? Right there. You can see it at work.
Flight 1995, runway 27 right, run up away.
Now, we need to make sure we don't get an aileron hard over, because I've been tweaking the autopilot profile for the ATR, and hopefully it works out all right. I'm actually going to hide the yoke because it's kind of in the way of my screen.
Canada 34 Heavy, clear to Ronald Reagan Airport, the radar vector DuPont, climbing 5,000, expect 6,000, 10 minutes of departure. Departure frequency 134.
I'm giving her all she's got.
Block 6127.
Hey Robert, the controller's on. Hey Robert, appreciate the ATC, man. That's awesome. Our controller is in the chat. Doing an awesome job getting us all out. That's more efficient than real Philadelphia. If it was real Philly, we'd still be on the ground. Definitely getting just a little bit of thermal activity. I guess it wouldn't really be thermal activity.
5,000 feet, expect
I feel like Philly, it's either slick calm in Philly or choppy all the time. It's either slick calm or choppy, and it can be clear skies or low viz, cat 1 mids.
4475, roger up, two checks out. Just verify you're on that right-hand turn heading 340, or was it 330?
A little bit more to the right. Once we get her
into the turn,
above 10,000, we will we'll turn the autopilot on. Yeah, Connor, I've been tweaking things, so that's the. So for some reason, the ATR, the 787 did it to me as well. It's like the default Azobo airplanes. When you work with the autopilot on the CLS to sim software, it can be. You have to set it just right, or else the airplane gets out of phase with what the yoke is trying to do, and then it can induce that hard over. So I didn't have any issues with any other. I didn't have any issues with the King Air or the Lear Citation. It's only the Adobo airplanes. But I'm hopefully, I mean, it's pretty much straight out, so let's go ahead and engage. Hold your breath. Autopilot is on.
27 right, clear for takeoff, flying runway heading east, flight 1995.
Autopilot is on.
4475, left turn right DuPont.
Turn direct DuPont.
All right, let's go back to full screen cam. Let's zoom it in here. We're at 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and get the landing light, taxi light, wing light off. We'll kill the logo too. We're climbing on up. And yeah, we did figure out the TCAS. Check this out. I'm pro TCAS. We'll go nav, and then we go ND overlay, and we'll go norm. How's that? See? What's PFD services? I don't want that. VOR ILS. Cool. Yeah, we'll just put it back on the comm page. I'm pro ATR driver. Out of 10,000 feet, we're climbing out. These are before takeoff. We did all of these. After takeoff, power management, takeoff lights, altimeter set, cross-check. Cool. We'll leave it there. We're ATRing, folks. We are ATRing. Back to the chat. Is that how Iveo sounds? What do you mean? Yeah, we are on Iveo, Cam. Oh, she's a-turning. Hold on.
Break here, 4475, climb maintain 16,000.
Climb 16,000, break here, 4475.
So, I think it's doing that
East Flight
thing.
1995, Philadelphia departure contact. Sales to pass you for low G verification.
Let's see.
1,100, East Flight 1995.
East Flight 1995, altitude checks out, climb and maintain 8,000.
I've noticed the
Maintain 8,000,
42
East Flight 1995.
autopilot seems a little bit.
Empire 115, on departure,
off.
fly heading 330, wind 170 at 3.
Have you guys noticed that? My 72 autopilot was pretty spot on. This one I feel is like, and it shouldn't be that way because it's the same, basically the
United
same
77
airplane, right?
requesting taxi to runway
But I feel like the 42 overshoots more. There's Outstar, we're
Who is
leveling.
that calling?
We'll go ahead and go back to
United 778.
United 778.
we'll go to manual speeds. Let's run it up. We'll give her all she's got here. We'll accelerate as fast as we can, then we'll go to climb mode, or cruise mode rather.
3028 collection.
Your ATR tape rating is in the posts. Thanks, Dale.
United 778 taxi via Kilo.
I'm gonna see if we can get to. We'll see how fast we can go.
And
I don't. I mean, he said best forward. I don't know. Let's see. After Clipper, we got to verify our flight plan. After Clipper, it should be eyes. So that looks right. So we'll go ahead and join those up. Clipper eyes.
35244
Arrival.
Try to maintain 5,000.
Ready to jump to light speed. Will you get the ATR type rating? No, not in real life. Just in sim life, man. All right. ATR's coming way down.
East Flight 1995, Eric Medina.
That's a cool shot.
Direct Dino, East Flight 1995.
This only makes me want to have a Dash 8 more Canadian. I know, man. A high quality Dash 8, Majestic Dash 8. They were in the chat the other day.
Passing 1.9.
Man, if y'all never had the Majestic before, it's like it's the PMDG of props. Majestic Dash 8 is the PMDG of props. I loved that airplane in FSX. Absolutely loved it. Do you happen to make some weird? Yeah, we'd like to request the 19 if we can, River Visual 19.
Piedmont 357 router, expected River Visual, runway 19.
Thank you, Piedmont 357. Yeah, Fly Jags, it was a great bird, wasn't it? The ATR looks good in that view. It does. The ATR, like, it does look good. It's really grown on me. The look of the ATR has really grown on me. What, for some reason, I've grown fond of this little belly fairing paw thing here. I guess it'd be the gear fairings. They just look, it's so unique, you know? It's so unique. I love that US Airways Express on there. This is technically a air shuttle, Mesa Airways livery. Hotel Alpha, yeah, 989 Hotel Alpha. So this was a Dash 8 200, 300 for Mesa Airways, operating as air shuttle, but we're operating as Piedmont tonight.
Right, heading 250, vectors to final.
But looking good. Like the M3 of props. The wheels stay flush like the 737, I noticed. Yeah, they do stay flush just like the 73. Thoughts on Q400 for Dash 8? I think the Q, man, if I had to pick one, Ted, I would go Q because it seems a little bit more capable. I don't know if this ATR is just, you know, its current state of the sim, but it really is a dog. Oh, we're probably overspeeding. Hold on. Overspeeding? Yeah, right. We'll go to cruise. We can't even overspeed. So, like, I don't know if this is proper... if it's proper performance, but I would pick the Dash just because it's a little bit, it's faster, and it seems a little bit more capable. The ATR is really like a flying bathtub.
United
It's a
778,
bathtub with
looks like you
wings.
crossed runway 17 at
What about the
Hotel.
Saab 2000? Okay, yeah, the Saab would be sweet. I'd
that's
love to have a
fine.
Saab. But the ATR and Dash 8, different class, a little bit bigger. Saab is like, what, a light twin prop? This, I feel like the Dash is, you're getting into, you know, large turboprop. So, fun fact, the Q400 is the same fuselage as the Embraer 170, or just about. It's almost the same. They fit the same amount of people, 76 seats. Dash 8 Q400 and the Embraer 170 or 175, 170, same thing. Close enough. I think it's just a little bit different, a little bit longer.
Piedmont 357, Washington Center. Descend pilot discretion 8,000, the DCL temporary 3027.
All right, descend pilot discretion 8,000 for Piedmont 357. All right, we're going to set 8,000 feet.
Brickyard 4475, Washington Center, how do you read?
And Brickyard 4475, had a sim crash. I'll be disconnecting.
Oh. Brickyard. All right, 8,000 feet. Why do we jump up 1,000 feet in altitude? That's weird. We hit the magic barrel ref key. Oh, we're at 13. I'm going to bring it back. It should be, that's kind of a weird. I'll tell you what, we'll go IAS, hold, 8,000 is set. Bring the power back a tad.
Say intentions.
Maintain 240 here in the descent, down to 8,000 feet. I forget what I was saying. E-175, 190, 195, blah, blah, yeah. Jungle jets, man, jungle jets. It could use a couple more months in the womb. Perhaps. Accountants like ATRs, pilots like Dash 8s. There you go, slow.
5244 rad, you're cleared, river visual approach, runway
I did a flight from BWI to Philly. It was 23 minutes. Yep, Tom, I've done that flight. I did Philly to Baltimore, no autopilot in an Embraer 170. Autopilot deferred.
Just direct raise, whatever you wanted to do. I don't mind about your entry point.
Oh yeah, we'll be in direct Fergie to join the revision.
Okay, so he's going to do Fergie for the rear visual. We'll follow suit.
5244 rad.
We'll follow suit. Man, the CRJ is already on the approach. That's pretty cool. All right, 11 for 8,000 feet on the descent. Who just dropped 20 gifted memberships? Douglas Phillips. A massive membership dono. Appreciate you, man. Very, very kind. If you pick up a membership from Douglas Phillips, make sure you say thank you. Too kind of you, my friend. I'm going to go ahead and just hide the alert box for now. But very kind. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Dabney, hello. Douglas Phillips dropped a 40 super chat on top of the 20 gifted memberships. Sharing the love, Douglas. Appreciate you. I love this channel. He says, hey, I love y'all, Douglas. I appreciate the support, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being a long-time supporter. I see your support badges there. So I know you've been around the channel a long time, and I appreciate it. Appreciate the support over the years. What's that, 24 months? I think that's 24-month badge, right? Awesome stuff, man. Very kind.
Set to maintain 5,000.
Set to maintain 5,000, Piedmont 357. All right, 5,000. Let's go ahead and set 5. I'm going to keep looking at the outside view while I can, because once we get down here, it's going to be hand flown, and then it's going to be dark on our return leg. 5,000 is set. Oh, that's a bug. I've had that happen. There we go. It's when I use my honeycomb. All right, 5 is blue. We're holding the speed perfectly. Brought the power back just a tad, about 54% on the torque. And she's coming down. Look at this. Just call me ATR Simulations.
Washington Center, hello. The Ronald Reagan altimeter 302.
Crazy Flyer, loving the props. Me too, man. Me too. Absolutely loving it.
Visual for 19.
Dan, yeah, it sounds tiring, but it was like whoever else was talking said. It was only about a 20-minute flight.
Altimeter.
Flight 1995, just need you go ahead and verify that
it was only like a 20-minute flight, but it was extremely busy because in a jet, Philly Baltimore is, I mean, it's quick. You're taking off. You're immediately doing your perf calculations for landing. You're looking at your ATISes. You're getting your descent profile all set up. So doing all of that and hand flying, yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. All right, we'll sync this up. Ooh, we are getting close to downtown. This ought to be it. We might time this approach just perfect. Oh, there's a juice view right there too. Does the ATR simulate severe icing? Yes, it does. T-Boca says, trust me, it does. It sure does. You got to make sure you turn it on if you get the icing. It does have ice detection, so it'll tell you when you're picking up ice. But I always make sure, if you're just in icing conditions, make sure you turn on your de-icing, anti-icing stuff. And it's also temperature dependent. I think there's 2 settings for 10 and 20.
Right heading 250, vectors 2 final.
All right, right turn heading 250 for Piedmont 357. All right. Oh, wrong key. Right turn 250, vectors Piedmont 357. All right. Going to, oh, that's the wrong one. We're going to set you back on heading. We're going to select heading 250. I'm going to select heading mode on my Bravo. I got to figure out how to get my Bravo background lights on.
I asked everybody else. We'd love to do that river visual 3027 for DC.
Be a man, Team Vodka. Be a man. All right. Let's juice up the sounds. No more outside views.
All right, let's pick the river visual one.
We got to get to work here. So heading 250. We're going to, I guess we'll just leave that for right now. I'm going to bring the power back a tad more. I'll go ahead and just bring up the yoke cam. Power's coming back. When you're in IAS hold, the less torque you have, the more descent rate you're going to get. Think of flight level change, but you have to do the throttle. So if you have a high torque setting, it's going to help you maintain that speed, so your descent rate isn't going to be very much, if at all. So you're essentially controlling the VSI with your torque. But you got to remember to put it back in when you level off, or else you might get really slow. All right, 5,000 feet. There's our altitude alert. We're on the descent. We're below 10. Let's go ahead and light it all up. Again, taxi, logo, wings are all coming on. Seatbelt sign is back on. All folks on the flight deck, just got our initial descent down into Washington National. Weather hasn't changed much. The same as Philly. We appreciate your business. Thanks for flying US Airways Express. Cool. That's about the extent of that. I always got a laugh out of the dash guys. That would give me a full weather briefing from Philadelphia's weather to Harrisburg. I mean, it's like a 20-minute flight as well. Like, yo, y'all just flew 20 miles away. Like, you don't need to give me a full weather briefing in your PA. It's the same. Just say it's the same. All right, let's go back to let's just go. We'll keep it in manual speeds. We'll maintain 210-ish. I'm going to bug 210. What are we doing? 220? I'll bug 220. 220 is bugged. We'll keep that in cruise for now. Normal Pro CJAS. Let's go to descent, FMS, recall, FWS, landing elevations, auto, 0, nav perf is set with visual. With visual, no MDAs need to be set. Arrival briefing is completed. Cool.
Our Taffy heading 230, Spectacles, 1995.
Getting a bit of lag in here right now. Maybe we're just loading in DC. Maybe that's what it was. All right, we're 5,000 feet. Our power is set. Our lights are on. We're going to visually fly the RNAV, or I'm sorry, the River Visual 19. Aviator Nick. Oh, I see the stream kind of went to kapoots there for a second. Hopefully it picks back up.
Do you want to join from Fergie, or do you want to join it on intermediate?
Oh, yeah, we can take it from Fergie. We're set up for that for Piedmont 357.
Roger, Piedmont 357, turn right heading 275.
Right turn 275, Piedmont 357. Hopefully the internet, there was like a hiccup there. Everything seems better now on my end. Hopefully stream's okay for y'all. I don't know what that was all about. All right, Aviator Nick, appreciate the support. 20 months, really finally able to catch a live stream. You'd think being in the U.S. might make it easier. Can't believe it's been nearly 2 years. Nearly 2 years indeed, Aviator Nick. Appreciate all the support. Hope you're enjoying the U.S. of A. That must have been a long flight. How long was that flight? Did you come straight from Kiwi Land? Did you come all the way? Or did you stop off somewhere? That's a long flight. Mickety Mike, 39 months support, dude. Appreciate you. Hope all is well. V1, hey, all is well, Mickety Mike. ATR 72 is my favorite airplane in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm basically type rated on it. And, yeah, all is well, my man. Why are my cruise needles white? Is that normal? I'm going to set climb power for passenger comfort. That seems interesting. But yeah, Mickety Mike, all is well, my man. All is well. Hope all is well with you. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out with us tonight. All right, we'll get a few more outside views here as we get ready to start down. Now the river is over there. This controller's on it. Controller's on it. We're good again, AJ. Thanks. AJ Fenoy's in the house. Hey, man. I'm flying from Luton to Malta tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. What do you think, V1? Upgrade to PIC and a multi-turboprop or hop over as an FO to a CRJ?
Yep,
AFO.
heading 230, expecting the vectors river visual 19 Imperial.
That's a tough one. I don't know your situation. It depends on other things, right? Depends on the base, depends on what is the best quality, which one will give you the best quality of life. If it's equal in quality of life, whether you go PIC turboprop or FO CRJ, if quality of life is equal, basing is equal, going PIC turboprop is going to be something that you will look back on as one of the best things that you did in your career. Flying turboprops, when I did it, and of course I didn't do it as the more luxurious regional turboprop driver. I was flying rickety old props in the worst weather, single pilot flying freight, and when I was doing it, I did not really enjoy a lot of it, but looking back, it was the best thing I ever did, and I think the same could be said pretty much all around. If you get that PIC experience managing turboprops, 220 descend 3000 Piedmont 357. If you look, when you look back on it, you'll love it.
Left turn heading 225.
Left turn 225 Piedmont 357. All right, 225 down to 3000. But I mean, it's every situation is different, my man. So like if the CRJ gives you better quality of life, better career advancement, then you got to do what's best for you. But all things being equal, I promise you, looking back at your turboprop experience, you won't regret it. Flying freight, Seaman Shuttle. Yeah, flew the Seaman Shuttle. The Seaman Shuttle out of North Texas, and I'm not even, I don't say that jokingly. I mean, it was high dollar stuff. I mean, I looked forward, was it Wednesdays and Thursdays? I can't remember, it's been so long ago now. I think it was Wednesday? It was either Wednesday or Thursday where we'd load up with bull seamen. I say we, it'd just be me and the load guy, either UPS driver or sometimes there'd be another like third-party courier. And it was heavy, and it wasn't awesome knowing what's in there. But I got priority handling.
357, clear direct Fergie, cleared. Correction, clear direct Fergie from Fergie, cleared river visual, runway 19 approach.
All right, direct to Fergie from Fergie, cleared visual, river visual 19 approach for Piedmont 357. But I look forward to it because that's high dollar stuff. So as soon as I got into DFW, I had priority offloading, and I wouldn't even have to offload my aircraft when I got to DFW when I had all the bull seating. So I'd get priority offload, and that's a good thing because you couldn't leave the airplane obviously until you were unloaded. But if you had offloaders, I mean, it happened quick. So they'd offload, and then I could go home. I'd save like 45 minutes to an hour of extra sleep. When you're only getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep between stand-up overnights, that makes a big difference. But yeah, they would take that bull seaman, and they'd throw it on an MD-11 or an A300, and it'd go overseas that night. So it was all very time constrained, because I guess it could only be chilled for so long, and et cetera, et cetera. So imagine turbulence hitting the plane, everything went flying around, Randy. Yeah, well, trust me, we strapped them down. Oh, I never hit the nav button. Rip. Oh, that was the altitude button. Rip, rip. Hold on, I'm losing my Pro ATR driver status. Heading. Let's heading it over. All right, we're 180 knots. Let's power it up. Let's get flight recorder ready. Let's hope you don't hit severe turbulence when you're carrying that load. Nah, it's The thing is, those I don't know how to explain what they look like, but the containers were relatively easy to strap down. They were large enough. The hardest stuff was drilling equipment. The hardest stuff to strap down was drilling, because it'd be really oblong or like weird shaped stuff, big old drill bits, pipes. Used to take a lot of drilling equipment. All right, Fergie's in sight. We've got this here, but we're not going to follow it. The river's in sight. Let's have fun with this. Remember to hit the record at about 1,500 feet. So we're going to go ahead and disengage the autopilot. Yaw damper's on. We're going to suspend.
357 with comm, runway 19 clearway.
Runway 19 clearway, Piedmont 357. We're going to suspend all that. We're going to go back to FMS speed here, and I'm going to run this to TO. That way we have our go-around juices if we need them. So the flight director has been suspended. I'm just kind of using the heading and glide path as a reference here, but we're going to fly the river visual the old school way. Pitch and power, no checklist. Everything else is set up though anyway. We're looking good. There's the river. Can we fly an Airbus back? I'm propped out. Heck no, Tiger dude. There's no such thing as propped out. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, we don't want to hit the bad place, right? Bad timing, but we're all right as long as we're over the river. I can see the Washington Monument. Let's go ahead and step her on down about 2,500.
Maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000, Empire 15.
All right, we'll juice up the sounds. Aviator Nick, they were closed tightly. That's for sure.
Restrictions for Empire 115.
Flight 1995, gave you a speed restriction, delete it.
You did not serve for
Oh, that is awesome.
Okay, cool. I knew I gave it to one of you guys. I wasn't sure what it was. Or maybe someone. I don't know. They have a cool idea.
somebody took a similar call sign to me.
All right, let's go flaps 1. Now in the 42, you have 1 extra notch of flaps. Ooh, a little trimmer down there. Trimmer down. A little extra float. All right, at 1,500 feet. So this is the cookie turn, because there's a double tree right down there, the overnight. Stay at the overnight double tree, get a chocolate chip cookie. We'll start the recording just prior to that. Staying over the river, looking for 1,500 by the double tree-ish. A little bit, I'm actually right on profile, a little bit low maybe. All right, let's go ahead and start the recording now. Recording is on. Gears coming down.
Start down to 8,000 now.
Here's 1,500 feet. Now we've got a crosswind from the left, which is fine for now. It's actually good for this turn here, avoiding P56, but it's going to be a little bit spicy when we roll final, so we got to be Johnny on the spot with our torque. Let's go ahead and get our second notch of flaps in. We have 1 more. We are already cleared to land. Our lights are on. Our power management's in takeoff. And our seatbelt sounds are on. Cabin's been advised. Flight attendants paraglider.
1995, clear direct.
Oh, that's juice. We'll watch it. We'll watch it after we got the replay going. And let's get our last notch of flaps in there. We'll be stable by about 1,000 feet. ATR 42 ops, you can be stable visual approach by 500, so you could technically take her all the way down to 500. So see here, see how easy this is at 110 knots, and you got a crosswind from the left.
Yeah, we'll take Fergie for Empire 115.
It's spicy when you got a crosswind from the right. We'll stay over the island here, stay over the middle, hugging the right side. Oh, that's the shot right down there. All the hotels, double tree. You could get a little bit wider, but oh man, look at that. There's the White House. Insane Asylum. There's the old school power generation Washington Monument, just like the pyramids. I don't know, that's Lear 450 talk. What am I talking about? All right, let's pay attention here. 500 feet by that last bridge. Just a tad high, correcting. Recording is on. We're good. Recording's on. Thank y'all. Tad high. I can see the Pappies are weird on this Druzwecki design too. They don't really work properly, or the Vassi, I should say. I'm going to drive it down here because I'm just a little bit high. So I'm going to drive it down. Watch that descent rate. Remember, we can go all the way down to 500 to be stable. Now, with that wind's pretty much died off, so that's good. All right, let's roll it in. That's 2 whites, 2 reds. It just looks funny on Druzwecki. All right, now we can go ahead and start shelling out that descent. We got plenty of speed. Let's go ahead and bring that power back. Looking good. If you diss those props too early, they will
Empire 115,
drop on you.
maintain 3000.
Maintain 3000, Empire 115.
Winds are calm.
778, turn right heading 270 to
Yaw damper off.
Sectors for the visual approach.
100.
Send a maintain 5,000 and runway heading 250.
40.
778, that's heading 270.
270, correct.
10.
778.
She's a squirrely little bird.
Welcome to
Make the turn.
Airport. Exit right when able, taxi parking via Kilo.
All right, right turn here. Go to parking via Kilo, Piedmont 357. Whew, yeah.
In that case, Mike Kilo 3 Kilo. Thanks for the climb.
Mike Kilo, thanks for the ATC, Piedmont 357. See ya. Spicy meatball. Let's take it over to the dash trash ramp.
Empire 115, traffic is ATR 700 at 3,000. 5 miles in front of you. Same altitude.
Did we get a landing rate with that?
Reporting site.
Let's go ahead and clean it up. Flaps are coming up.
Empire 115.
We'll go gust lock on.
Empire 115, roger.
Let's go ahead and kill those.
Direct.
Let's kill the strobe as well.
1 knot approach. Maintain visual separation.
167. I'll take it.
Yeah, pretty cleared for the visual, approach.
The sound of the reverse. I mean, we stopped on a dime too. Now that, I mean, we're super light, and I went full reverse and brakes and aerodynamic braking. So we stopped quick. But yeah, I love the reverser sound on this sound mod too. All right, we're gonna go all the way up to the. Used to be just a bunch of hard stands. We'll see what it looks like over here. That'll be a sweet replay. This is the Druzwecki DCA. Oh, look at that shot. 73, A319 over there at the gate. Let's get back on the center line. You stole my heart. I see what you did there. I think that was a 340, Jonathan. All right, let's see if we can... so what did they do? They do hotel and then taxi in on one. So we're going to see if we can be professional here. This is next level professionalism. Hydraulic aux pump on. All right, hydraulic aux pump on. Well, hold on. We're going to feather number 2 first. Hold on. Feather number 2. Number 2 is coming to feather. All right, with number 2 in the feather position, we have a ready light. We need to do extra juice on this here.
That is current altitude 5,000.
On.
United 778, turn.
Prop brake engaged. Look at that. Look at that professionalism. All right, so we're hoteled on 2, and we're going to take it, we're going to go over here.
United 778, turn left heading 240.
Yeah, we're going to do turn back to Philly, Beepo. Let's see how she handles this single engine here. Yep, Ed, we're doing a quick turn. We're just going to gas up. We're going to load up, gas up, and head out. Now, I don't know. I was going to park there. Let's just park here at 55. There's no jetway, so we'll just park here. This looks like a prop gate. I don't think GSX will come to us over there. We're going to go here at 55.
Calling, say again, call sign only, but slowly.
So we are taxi light off. Wing light is on.
AM flight 714.
Ooh, AM flight.
Okay, AM flight 714. Washington Center.
Last time I tried ATR not taxiing well. Hey, it's taxiing really good on one engine right now.
Let's read up about the 5 and we're going to DCA.
And flight 714, do me a favor, go ahead and refile your flight plan. In the meantime, go ahead and reflect your...
A little more juice. We came up short. Dang it, AJ.
We will refile and squad 6163 and place an offer.
Brakes on. All right.
34,
Full screen cam's coming on. Prop brake is on. That all looks good. Let's go ahead and kill number 1. Feather.
Where are you located?
Cut off.
We're at DCA, close concern.
We'll kill our radios. She's spooling down. No prop brake. Ooh, is that the Empire on final?
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
Stop the engines or set wheel chocks. Oh, we need chocks. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go aircraft. Let's chalk it. And let's connect ground power. What the hell? Let's do a full turnaround here. Request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
American white. Oh yeah, there's the different color tugs. Oh look, we gotta run. We gotta zoom over here and see this guy land on 19. While we start the deboarding, let's watch this. This will be perfect timing. I'll get to the chat when I get over here. Give me a second, y'all. Oh, here we go. Is this Empire?
Passengers.
I think this is Empire. No pressure, Team Vodka. I'm going to turn up my other aircraft sounds. Oh, no, that's Zippy's Apple. Not bad. Floated out a little bit. He floated out a little bit. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, I'm going to jump back to my airplane. They're opening up the doors real quick, though. Let me do that right now. I'm going to stay on network. I'm going to turn up other aircraft sounds because I'm curious what they would sound like. Other aircraft. Let's make it like 50. All right. What I miss here? Might have to get the ATR now. Dylan, hey, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. We're going to save this replay, DCA landing. We're doing a real-time turnaround here. DCA landing, ATR. We're going to save it. Replay has been saved. Let me scroll back here. Deboarding now. And since we have ground power connected, let's come out of, let's go ahead and shut down. Let's go ahead and shut down number 2 out of hotel mode. You can see she's hot. So let's just go ahead and shut her off. Number 2 is coming down. Nice and quiet. We've got ground power and services. Iveo is what I'm using. Flew on a very sketchy ATR in Hawaii. Only time I've ever been scared of a plane in your pilot. Really? Fly Jags. I wonder what happened. When I flew the ATR 500 last year, it taxied on engine 1, hotel, plus hotel. By the time the doors open, GPU was already connected and the engine 2 is off. Nice. Yeah, Jonathan, that would make sense. That's where you make that money on the ground there. If you're a efficient operator, you can really save money by having an efficient ground crew, by connecting up the ground power, doing all that stuff so you're not running engines or APUs at the gate, for sure. All right. Seatbelt sign is off. Should have had that off. Logo stays on. Beacon can come off. Wing light stays. Oh, actually, wing light comes off. That fuel pump can come off. And everything looks good. We'll get the heaters and windshield heating off. Holding about 25 in here. Excellent. All right. I'll let you guys enjoy the deplaning process. I'm going to refile us here. You think we can hit 200 likes for the next leg? 200 likes for the next leg if you want it real time. All right, let me go and edit our flight plan. Keep in mind that there was a bug where ground power did not charge the batteries on turnarounds. Batteries will go dead in 7 minutes. Full sim restart required afterwards. Really, thrust set. All right, let me file this, and let me see if I can pull up the electrical page. DCA to Philly. We're gonna go. He had us at an E at 13,000 on the way here, so we'll go back at 12,000 feet. Paleo Victor 170 DuPont. Departure runway. Let's request runway 1 for departure. We'll try runway 1 for departure. Arriving runway 2, probably be 27 left. Or 35, either way. All right, I'm gonna generate that. Thrust set, it'll be a good test here. Mod seems to cause a ton of artifacting. Dan, no, the only artifacting is from frame gen. So like at high speed, those you'll see the artifacting there. But if I click off the screen and I don't use frame gen, it's not there. But for 90 FPS and DCA, I'm gonna live with it. I have no issue. I don't even see it anymore. But if I wasn't streaming, I could probably get away with it without frame gen. But yeah, not having native frame gen, that's the one drawback on the prop. You definitely get it on the prop. Some add-ons are better than others, like the Lear. There's hardly any artifacting unless you're on landing. But I mean, 90 FPS and DCA while streaming, sign me up, please. Thank you, Cam. Appreciate you. Let's take a quick look at. See if we can. Nope. Crew's gonna stay on board. Let's see if we can pull. How can we pull up systems? That's hydraulics. Now, how do I cycle? That's engines. That's oxygen supply. Here we go. AC bus 1. Batteries 22 volts. It says it's charging. This would tell me that it's charging. We shall see, thrust set. We shall see. If it drops below 22 volts at all, I'm going to leave that page up. We'll just spin up and go right into hotel mode. Hopefully, though, it doesn't. I'm going to turn on the flood a little bit more. We'll turn on the cabin lights. And let's go over here. Let's import our new flight plan. Let's go ahead and set that. There's our flight plan has been turned around. All right, we are looking for a ramp fuel 24.4 and a zero fuel of 342 244. 342. I'm gonna set fuel, set payload, and 34.2. We'll call it 34158. What the hell? We'll go here. We'll go 34158. Our fuel on board 2376. That's close enough. Start loading. Close that. We'll set takeoff trim. Looks like we'll be 1.2 up for our return. Zippy, you had a 107. Nice. Cam, have I flown this approach in real life? You betcha, man. 'Twas running late. Ah, Mr. Martini, you're not late, man. You're just in time for our first ever night flight in the ATR. All right, flight plan is in the box. DCA, Paleos, Victor 170 to Kirk, and eventually we're going to DuPont back to Philly. Let's go over here to perf data, perf and knit, cruise altitude. Oh, I need to file this flight plan while I'm thinking about it. Let me go back to SimBrief and refile for our return. Where is the cruise altitude on this? Oh, level 170, right in front of my face. We're going back at 12,000. 12,000 feet. Submit flight plan. Oh, DOF must be in the future? What do you mean? I guess it's no longer the 7th. Let's make it the 8th. There we go. New flight plan has been filed, chat. And we're going to help the... We're going to restart Kutal. We're going to help out the workers in DCA. I'm going to wait for it to restart. I'm enjoying the smoothness on the stream. No downhill takeoffs here. Hey, fattest white guy ever. Good to see you, man. Jet Kid, how do you get the icon on the overlays? Popular question. Let me help you out. Make sure, number one, that you have the latest version of the ATR installed. If you have the ATR up to date, come over here to your options tab, go to page number 2, make sure you turn on Click Spot Overlay. And once you do that, when you hover your mouse, you should get the little pop-up, which is pretty game-changing. So really appreciate that from Hans when they added that, because that was, when this airplane first dropped, that, oh my gosh, that drove me mad trying to figure out how to navigate the menus. This is game-changing. You need to do what I did. It took me about 30 minutes of just playing with it and looking at which each section did. I kind of studied it, quote unquote, and then once I got it, boom, it totally changed how I can work through and manipulate the airplane. So that's how you get it enabled. Let's go ahead and reload sim brief. You are too late. Try another time. Oh, come on, sim brief. Come on, GSX. You are too late for your scheduled departure time. Why is that a thing? Can I make it not do that without having to do like a whole refile? Is there anything in GSX settings? Boarding density, multiple trips, enable in-game, editor, passengers, staircase. Have to redo sim brief with the proper time. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, I don't know why GSX does that. That's all right. All right, current time is 23:34. Let me regenerate, and then let's see if this does it. GSX settings, disable time setting. Mark, that's what I just looked for. Maybe I didn't see it. Let me double check. Let's see if, oh, I'm sorry, not the EFB. Let's see if it will pop it off here. Okay, it's gonna work now. Piedmont to Philly, that's us. Start the boarding process.
Boarding requested.
We'll use the same folks that we used on the way in here. All right. Because thrust set is making me nervous, let's see if we can get right into hotel mode. So we're gonna go fuel tank pump on. Logo's on. Wing light is coming on for hotel mode. Seatbelt signs will be on for when people start boarding.
Do you want to board crew?
Nope, crew's already on board. We're doing a
Passengers
through
bus is
flight.
coming.
Let's come down here. Let's hit the hydraulic aux pump. Prop brake is ready. Prop brake is on. So theoretically, we should be able to start her up. Starter A, start 2, engage. Please, baby, please. Please. She's turning. 6, 7, 8, 10. Fuel on. Please light off. I don't hear it. I think it did. Yeah, it is. It's lighting off. All right. Hey, I think we have a successful hotel mode start. We'll go ahead and clear you. Are we going to overtemp? Let's see. They're going to do the passenger door thing. All right, cool. We're not overtemping either. Excellent. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Air bleeds. It's 29C in here. Let's go ahead and crank it down just a tad. We'll stay on ground power. They're going to start boarding. Excellent. Yeah, I think that bug's fixed. Awesome. Prop brake on ICAS. Yep, prop brake. There you go. Thanks, Zippy. I'm sure it's been said a billion times in the stream, but the US Air Ops make me wildly excited for Majestic Q300. Oh my gosh. Anything Majestic, man, will get me wildly excited as well. Let's finish our initial pre-flight here. Perf and knit 12,000. Let's go to our weights. Our weights have updated. 1.2 trim up. That looks good. Fuel flow, we've reset. We're at 17 pounds now on hotel mode. I'm going to bring this back to perf. Actually, I'm not. Let's go to the flight plan page. Let's call, is clearance still on? Let's see. Let's see if we have ATC for the way back. It looks like center is still online. 3515. We are on, let's give them a holla. And DC Center, Washington Center, Piedmont 357 on the ground, and Reagan. Pick up our clearance back to Philadelphia, please.
He said he's going to be back in like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, copy that, thanks. Alright, so he's AFK, that's fine. He's going to be back in a few minutes. I guess I have my radio off. That's fine, we'll wait. We'll go ahead and clear out all of these though. I don't want all those. Let's go ahead and clear. And we'll go back to procedure menu. And man delete. Leave it in normal procedures. I'll leave the engine page up, but let's go ahead and let's come over here and let's initialize. Well, we don't know what runway we're going to get for takeoff, so we don't have our V-speeds populated. Should we take off of
Fenix, does anyone know the departure runway out of PCA?
Let's plan on runway 19.
I think it's runway 19.
Yeah, let's just take 19. Yeah, I'm going to plan on 19 because I don't want to taxi all the way down to 1.
Center, was that you calling for clearance?
Piedmont 357 on the ground, Reagan. Like to pick up our clearance back to Philly. Taking off 1 vodka. All right, let's just go 1. Let's see if we can get runway 1 because it'll be a sweet shot going north.
Piedmont 357 Philadelphia. Correction, Washington Center. Does anyone read Washington 134.15?
Copy in 5x5.
Roger.
Yeah, I might have stepped on you there. That's my bad. But Piedmont 357, we're on the ground in Reagan. Like to pick up our clearance back to Philadelphia.
Piedmont 357, Rogers, clearance standby.
Okay, let's plan for runway 1. I like that. If you're flying,
122, also clearance back to Philly.
let's do runway 1.
122 clearance channel flight number 2.
Runway 1 will
Piedmont
be
357 is cleared to
juicy.
Philadelphia International Airport via radar vector Stalio, then a fog, climb, maintain 3000, expect 12,010 minutes, correction, 11,010 departure. Departure frequency 134.15, squawk 6373.
6373. Talio. All right, Piedmont 357 cleared to Philadelphia. Radar vectors Talio 3012, correction 11,010 minutes. Departure 3415, squawking 6373. Piedmont 357.
Piedmont 367, read back, is correct. Expect runway 15 for departure, call and wait for taxi.
All right, expect 15 for departure, Piedmont 357. All right, we're going to have to pull up a taxi chart for that. Let's go ahead and select 15 radar vectors. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the radio all the way to like 2. Let's go over to our RMS page here. Let's throw in our new squawk code 6373. That's going to go there. Our transponder is on, yes it is, altitude on, reporting, check, 3415 is set. That all looks good. DCA runway 15 for departure. Takeoff confirmed data. Oh, we need to come back here. Let's go perf. There we go, 105, 105, 112. Weights are all good. Let's go ahead and...
Cleared to Philadelphia Airport.
did we already confirm takeoff data? Yeah, 105, 105, 112. Hold on. Why can't I select it? Well, I can't select it there. What did I miss? Return and return. Nope, our flight plan, we're initialized. Let's go back to the menu, FMS1, initialization, weights. Those are all looking good. Those all look good. Return. Perf. Runway 15 is green. Perf and knit. No alternate altitude. Our weights all checked, so that's all good. So perf page DCA 15. Huh. Can't confirm it, but it's in there. Well, it's going up to 129. V1 105. VR 105. That might be a bug. But let's see here. Let's do the cockpit prep number 2. Parking brake is on. Altimeters, magic barrel ref key is set. Oh, the altitude, that might be it. I'll do that here in a second. Let me run through these. All right, so that leaves us at this. You know what? I think I need to do that. Let's set our top altitude. Oh no, he gave us, what did he give us? 3,000 initial. If we climb so slow, let's just set 11. Don't let me blow through 3,000. I'm gonna set 11. All right, 11,000 is set. We're gonna be heading IIS off the ground, heading select low. There we go. I need to get the flight director up. Now we can confirm the takeoff data. Takeoff data has been confirmed. That looks good. Map page. Zoom it out. Let's look at this. Runway 15. 33. Oh, 15. Oh, I'll take 15. That's right there. Radar vectors to paleo. We don't even have that though. Let me check my flight plan. PALEO. Let's throw that in manually. PALEO. Put that on top of Swan. Execute. Alright, radar vectors to paleo. We're set up there. 15 is a super short taxi. We're in hotel mode. Everything else is set. Baggage is almost done loading. Everything else looks good on the overhead. I'm ready to go inside and grab a coffee. What do you guys think? Let me reset this camera. Hold on, let's do this proper. Let's go get ourselves a cafe con leche for the return. Oh, look at this. It's kind of cool. Hey, we never really do these turns. Oh, I got to update Fly Live. We never do these turns on this channel. Very rare. So if you like turns, hit that like button. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DCA. Oh man, I love this. Look at that. With the Washington Monument in the background. I think it's screenshot time. Yep, it's screenshot time. Print screen. Steven, good to see you, man. You got your jerseys all ready to go for this weekend? Ooh, what do we have here? Can't quite make it out. All right, any coffee? Any coffee in here? Look at all the, everyone's waiting to board. Wouldn't it be funny if we were on the departure board? Alpha, oh, it doesn't have destinations. Is there any coffee around here? I need to find a coffee. John, I know, I love the livery. I'm trying to make myself a realistic height. No coffee shops? Excuse me, ma'am, where's the coffee? Hello? Hello? Cafe con leches? Ah, what do we got here? Lacoste? No, that's a clothing shop. We can't go there. We're gonna miss our we're gonna delay our flight. Let's get on the actually let's get on the proper moving walkway. I froze time with print screen? What do you mean? That doesn't freeze time. Hold on, I think I see. Isn't there like a seafood restaurant over here? I haven't been to DCA in so long. There might be a bar around, Chris. What do we got here? The fashion place? Nope. Oh, this is This is the security. I guess we went out of security. Johnston and Murphy. That's funny. This is really there too. Brighton. Can a man just get a cup of coffee anywhere? Literally no coffee. US of A though. Check that out. God bless America. Pretty nice terminal right here. Look at what's out here. Oh, there's that 7-3. Look at that 7-3 out there. All right. Well, I can't find any coffee. Let's pick up something from the duty free. All right, we got something from the duty free. Time to go back. Oh, boarding completed. I'm running. I'm running, Cap. I'm running. We got to go all the way back. You guys want to feel realism. This is realism. You're stressed out. All I wanted was a hot cup of coffee. I couldn't get it. Had to stop at the duty free. A little cold for a jean skirt, isn't it? Seafood might be risky for a quick flight there. Oh yeah, John, that's on the no-no list, 100%. There's one in Philly too. I forget. There's a seafood place right there by the food court. I see people eat there all the time. It's sus though, man. I've smelled that seafood place when it doesn't smell like a fresh seafood place. Because I've been to some fresh seafood places and that one doesn't smell like it. I need a faster 40. I'm already panting. All right, we got to go all the way back to our gate. Apparently there's no TSA on this one. Excuse me, folks. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. All pilots know is never pick the fish. Exactly. All right, let's come over here. All right. I'm here. Legal seafood, that's the one. Legal seafood. All right. Hey, I'm here, Cap. Excuse me. All right. We're back. We're ready to go. Let's close up shop. Aircraft. All right, flight plan page is coming up. Wait, why did that not? Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it. I'm actually going to leave it on the payload page. There we go. We've got the speed references.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right.
Papa Juliet, November 3027 for verification.
Center Canada 34 Heavy, taxi 19.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get the beacon on, nav lights on.
Departure checks completed.
Left fuel pump is on.
Inserted.
Where are we going to push? We need to push, we actually need to push nose right. Nose right to push. Delay approved, AFO. Dispatcher called, ops informed. Dispatch, that captain is nowhere to be found. Chief pilot has been advised. Yo, wrong side sim in the house, my man. Good to see you, dude. Hope all is well. Hope all is well, man. You get those Neos delivered? Legal when it was caught 6 months before in its kitchen. I know, John. Legal seafood is sus in Philadelphia. Legal seafood is sus. Good evening, Image Seeker. Welcome aboard for leg number 2. What'd I say? Nose right, tail left.
Release parking brakes.
All right, brakes are released.
Commencing push.
All right.
All engines clear.
All engines
Start at
clear.
wheel.
Let's unbrake it here. We got a ready light, beacons on. Prop brake is coming off. She should be coming out of feather. There we go. And to for everyone that doesn't like the artifacting, I will go auto, and we'll click off the screen so you can see it spool up. Man, that was a real-time turn right there. We are turning and burning. Why is she not? Oh, why is it not? Uh-oh. Why is it still like in feather mode? Uh-oh. Let's see if we can...
Set parking brakes.
Brakes are set. We're going to start number 1 with A and B. Pump is on. Starter engage. Fuel on, that's good. Mr. Martini, nice, dude.
Unlocking gear.
Glad you got to catch it. Alright, we'll turn the main cabin light off. Bring you up into auto. So you're coming out of feather normally, and that's good.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Why are they not coming out of feather? Am I missing something here? Bring the tug over. There they come, there they come, there they come. There they come. Yeah, we need to juice it up here with a ground power car. Airplane didn't have any coffee either. Here we go. I probably could have recycled condition levers. We're still fault. They're off now. Let's go ahead and get these on. Ground power off. We're just up and stable now. We're up and stable, chat. Alright, we got 2 good starts. Flaps to takeoff. Before taxi checklist. FWS cockpit comm hatches closed. CDLs are auto. Double check, they are auto, they are auto. Anti-icing not required, TRU. On and checked. Anti-skid, already checked that. Flaps 15, nose wheel steering is on, procedure completed. Before takeoff is where we're gonna leave it. Takeoff briefing, gust lock, flight controls, transponder, air, all that good stuff. Cool, procedure is completed. Map page is on you. We're going to 1.5, it's a super short taxi. Trim is set 1.2 in the pink. I need to turn down the brightness here a little bit. Alright, turn our radios up.
Alright, Empire 122, left turn, hold short of runway 15 at Sierra.
We're ready.
Left turn, hold short, 15 at Sierra.
Piedmont 357, got traffic coming your way here. It looks like you're on the November taxi. Are you ready to taxi?
That's affirmative. Sorry, they pushed us a little bit far. Piedmont 357, ready taxi.
Piedmont 357, runway 15, taxi via November, altimeter 3027.
Taxi 15 via November 3027, Piedmont 357. All right, brakes released.
November 714 Bravo Victor.
Taxi light.
Washington Center, radar contact.
Throttletek cam. Let's go.
Repeat again, 714 Bravo Victor.
Say altitude passing.
United
passing 1,000 feet, November 714 Bravo Victor.
19.
Fellas, please, one person at a time.
One person
You know
at a
what
time
happens
with the
when we step on
radios.
each other. November 714 Bravo
DCA will be out of
Victor,
service for
please.
3 days. Really?
Passing through 1,600, November 714 Bravo Victor.
November 714 Bravo Victor, altitude checks out, climb and maintain 1.
Oh, look at the monument there.
Climb and maintain 13,000, November 714 Bravo Victor.
All right. Minor.
Canada 34.
I don't know if it was a bug. Maybe I should have recycled the condition levers.
Number
But,
196
hey, we
takeoff.
fixed it, so no strikes on the
Takeoff
ATR.
100, Canada 34 heavy.
Nah, we'll leave it at
Empire
normal.
122, cross runway 15, continue your taxi, runway 15 via November.
Cross 15, continue taxi to 15 via November, Empire 120.
United 778, you're on a runway 19 for departure, correct?
All right, we'll hold it short here. Brakes are set.
United 778, runway 19.
That's
taxi
been
to
removed.
Juliet, altimeter 3027,
Flight controls.
hold short of runway 15.
Free and correct. I love how it falls forward. Oh, I love it. I love force feedback.
November 714,
Can I
Bravo
turn
Victor,
this
Paleo.
down? Like the brightness on this thing? Options.
Direct failure, November 714 Bravo Victor.
Direct Paleo.
Direct failure, November 714 Bravo Victor.
BFB brightness. Look at that. They thought of everything. Yeah, Washington Center, Piedmont 337, hold short 15, ready for departure. Yeah, Peter, I'm using the Airbus throttles. They're perfect for this. You really need that range of motion for the ATR. You need it. It makes a world of difference. Look how long this range is in real life. Taxiing around, landing, hand flying, it's game changing when you have proper range of motion. I'm going to leave that engine page on over there.
Caution, wake turbulence from departing 37 on perpendicular runway. Winds calm, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Runway 15, clear for takeoff, Piedmont 357. All right, let's go. Let's go home.
Air Canada 34, Washington Center, the contact for altitude passing from
Wrong side. I just saw your other text up there at the top. Dude, I love it, man. The ATR is like my new favorite aircraft. When my delivery shot the approach and the Catholic Victor weather was 240 at 40, gusts 55,
Good job.
blowing snow with snow
Please leave at least
showers.
3 to 5 seconds for that call sign to
That's
respond every
awesome,
time
wrong
there's a radio
side.
call.
Well, not
Air
awesome for the
Canada
crew,
34
but
TR,
that's
Alpha
pretty wicked. I'd like to see that
Air
flight
Canada 34
go
passing
pro.
3,300.
Air Canada 34, altitude checks out, climb maintain 13,000.
All right, 150 is checked. We are
Climb
clear for takeoff.
13,000 Air Canada.
Gotta check your mic, man. It's a little bit loud. All right. We are clear. Just confirm Piedmont 357. We are cleared for takeoff, runway 15.
Here's your clearance.
Scheiße.
Air Canada 34, someone caught on you. Say again.
Air Canada 34, what was the top altitude you were cleared to or told to expect in your clearance?
17,000 Air Canada.
Roger, Air Canada 34, climb maintain 17,000.
I can't remember if he cleared us or not.
17,000 Air Canada 34, 17,000.
And Washington, Piedmont 357. Just confirm we are cleared for takeoff, runway 15.
Piedmont 357, affirmative on departure, fly runway heading on 15, clear for takeoff on com.
Or runway 15, clear for takeoff, Piedmont 357. Stop at 3,000 feet. Gotcha. Thank you.
United
Pull them up.
778, continue holding position.
I'm going to try to go nice and slow on this. See if we don't over torque it. Notch, notch. Airspeed alive. Yeah, no over torque. Oh, no, still over torqued a little bit. I wonder why that is. It doesn't do that on the 72. B1. Rotate. Ooh, she came up quick. Positive rate. Gear up. I might go manual. Torque here. Why is it over torque? It shouldn't be doing that. Oh, there it comes down. That's weird. Oh, look at this though. Come I whiff. Oh. Oh, little much on the trim there, a little much. Other way, other way, other way. Alright, there's 1,000 feet. Flaps up.
Piedmont 357, Washington Center, radar contact, altitude passing for mode C verification.
Piedmont 357, passing 1.8 for 3,000.
Piedmont 357, altitude checks out, climb maintain 11,000, direct paleo.
Climb maintain 11,000, direct paleo, Piedmont 357. What's flashing is our
United 768, cross runway 15.
VNAV profile. I don't know why that is flashing.
Empire 122 or 15 left wing.
Recycle that.
15 left and wait, Empire 120.
Approach inhibitor. There we go. I had like a weird VNAV. It's like, I wonder if it's something with the old flight plan. We'll mess with it in cruise, but right now we're going direct paleo. Yeah, that's our old vertical deviation scale from, oop, I'm gonna turn past it. Let's redirect it. Let's go with DTO, paleo, execute. And nav is on, forgot the yaw damper. Resync the heading bug. How does a real force, oh dude, iChaser, it's game changing, man. Force feedback, game changing. I've been flying this airplane, all my airplanes now I'm flying with, like, there's no curves, all straight linear, and it's how it's supposed to be flowing, man. It really is pretty wild. It's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun. We'll get her all synced out here. We'll leave her on trim up in there tonight. I'll go 1 or 2 clicks to the right.
Empire 122 on departure, fly runway heading, wind calm, runway 15.
We're going to go man speed again. We'll go 180.
Runway heading 15, clear for takeoff, Empire.
Well, actually, let's go to that, what is that, ISAOA 190-ish. We'll set that. Well, LNAV IS, we're going to have to figure out this vertical deviation scale here. Well, now it went away. After a couple flights on the ATR, what do you think overall? I really enjoy it. Yeah, sound pack, I think, is a big deal. I love having a nice, I don't know, high-def sound pack. It's less droney. And I can almost smell the Jet A when you're taxiing around this thing with that FT Sim sound pack. So I think the sound pack is, golly. I lost my train of thought because Air Canada blew my ears out again. But I love it, Benjamin. Just got to learn it, man. I used to give it a lot of shade because I didn't really learn it properly. But now that I've taken the time to kind of learn the quirks of it. How much do I have to pay Aveo advancing controllers to tell folks to check their mic output? Well, I think it's somebody in the chat. Whoever Air Canada is, if you're in the chat, your mic is way too loud, man. Because I've recognized that voice. You just gotta lower that mic boost. Turn your mic down. If ATC ever tells you they can't hear you, then you can turn it up. But start lower than you think.
I maintain 13,000.
I'm right there with you, Steven. All right, let's try this. Autopilot on.
United 778 on departure, flight runway.
Looking good. Full screen cam. Sounds are coming down. All right. We're going direct paleo.
Empire 122, direct paleo.
Out of 10,000, we'll get
Direct
these
paleo,
off. We'll get that off. We'll get that off, and we'll get the logo light off as well. Seatbelt signs are off.
Air Canada 34, the Philadelphia altimeter 3029. Pilot's progression is going to maintain.
Similar experience for me on the Falcon recently. Took the time to learn it properly and completely transformed it. Vega, yeah. Hey, that's better to Air Canada.
Air Canada 34, heavy depart Odessa, heading 070.
Let's make sure it levels here.
Heading 070.
The thing for me, Jerem, or
34 heavy.
Vega,
Heading
I also had, I reinstalled the ATR completely, and it fixed some issues. Like, on my version of the ATR, before I reinstalled it, like, if I did something slightly out of order, it would...
Roger, after Odessa, heading 070,
What did he say? That wasn't to me, that was from us. If when I reinstalled it, if I got myself in a pickle or I did something not quite in order, I was still able to remedy. I was not able to remedy the situation. I talked about my prop lock issue, but when I did a fresh install, it started to behave much more like I kind of would expect it to behave. So if you have weird issues, I just suggest a fresh install because it did receive several updates, so that could have messed with it. But the other thing is learning the new pop-up procedures. You do the pop-up procedures, you learn this. It's like how to manipulate the double arrow versus, or the thin arrow versus the thick arrow and all this stuff. Game changer, man. I love it. Same goes for the Airbus. I know new Airbus pilots don't like it because they don't know the airplane, especially if they come from Boeing. Yeah, going from Boeing to Airbus can be, I would imagine, can be pretty challenging, especially because if you spend a lot of time or a lot of your career on the 7.3, everything you know and everything you've done, the core fundamentals have changed. It's no longer pitch and power. Like ATR to Boeing or CRJ to ATR to Boeing or whatever, all the other quote-unquote normal jets, pitch and power is pitch and power. Airbus, it's different. It's roll rate and G-load. So that's a huge one to overcome. Tyson says, you knew I'd come around. One of the ATRs flies over my house every day at the same time, Aer Lingus, Dublin to Manchester. Nice.
778, Washington Center, radar contacts, the altitude passing, mode T verification.
Ooh, nighttime props.
United 778,
that's pretty
altitude.
cool.
Altitude 3.7.
Man, it seems like there's a lot of traffic.
United 778, roger, climb, maintain, 13,000, your altitude checks out.
Air Canada out in front of us. We've got a TBM.
United 778, direct giddy up. Giddy up. That's Golf Delta Yankee uniform pop. Giddy
We
up.
got a TBM flying out here. That's that's awesome. There's a TBM going up to Philly. There's another ATR. Oh, that's us. There's a. That's the Empire flight, and then there's a 7.3 also going up there. Nice. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, little Congo going up. Oh, now finally we can relax. The juice is on point tonight, Dale. I agree, man. What is the temp like in Philly? Not bad. I think it's like 10. Actually, let me check.
714 Bravo Victor,
Oh, I never.
discretion,
You know what's so funny is the fly live goes backwards. I gotta reset. There you go. Now it should be going the right direction. Somebody posted that. I noticed it on the in the chat log.
Canada 34 expect vectors Isles.
And sure enough, the fly live was going down when we were getting closer to St. Martin.
Victor 427 left.
Check speed, probably a good idea. Yep, not overspeeding. Shocking. Holding 237. We are ripping tonight. 237 knots. Check that out. Night approaching to Philadelphia. That ought to be fun. We'll turn that down. There you go. There's the juice. Is there no flood for like the panel? There's that side flood flag. I guess there's not. Dome light. Ooh. I don't want that. Storm light. Oh, that's, oh yeah, that's bright though. I wish you could turn it down. What's it look like outside? Nothing. But I tell you what, I can go to sleep to this view right here. Right there. Like this hum, I could just settle in and go to sleep right now. Brand of Sim Pilot, I saw that. Somebody said Honeycomb is under new ownership. Seems sus. Fly Jags, I know, man. This sim at night, I normally don't like flying Microsoft at night just because I love looking at the visuals. But man, when you do fly at night, it is no slouch. It's just as good, man. Just as good. Let me pull up my METAR for Philly. Let's go to flight service here. Let's see what the old Philadelphia airport is doing. Man, I could this sleep though. I should just be quiet. This is like what are those videos where you just watch to go to sleep to? Like 10 hours of turboprop drone sound on YouTube. All right, Philly right now. Winds are variable at 410 miles. So we can pretty much land out. Hopefully maybe we can get 3.5. 3.5 and park right at the ramp. That'd be cool. Yeah, beautiful night in Philly. 7 degrees. So 7C in Freedom units is going to be 45-ish. I can't deal with the ATR's prop brakes. Sometimes it turns off and sometimes I'm stuck with the engine just not spinning. Sebastian, okay, what I would suggest, do a fresh install first, because I had prop brake issues until I reinstalled my ATR. So I did a full uninstall it and reinstall it.
Check altimeter 3029. You're at 7,300 on my scope. You're supposed to be maintaining 8,000.
Air Canada's losing out too. So do that first, reinstall it, and then understand how the hydraulic aux pump is your best friend for the prop feather and unfeather. So you need to have a ready light, a green ready, and the blue prop brake light. And then if you're unbraking it or releasing the brake, you want to make sure you get the unlock light. And that hydraulic aux pump on the pedestal is going to be your key. I wish you could bind it. Can you not bind it? That'd be a good one to have bound. Only time Pennsylvania looks good, pitch black. You can't see it, Tom. Shots fired, Tom. Shots fired. These youngins don't know the graphics of FS9. Oh, yeah. You're 24, though?
Phoenix Center, this is CVM 714 Bravo Victor. What runway can we expect?
November 714 Bravo Victor, Philadelphia.
Please don't talk about sleep. I'm running on 5 hours of it. Still have so much to do tonight. Steven, that sounds like you need to fire up the A310.
Roger, we'll expect
Do another A310 flight. Do some more procrastination. I got a long night ahead. I got to go home and pack. I got to pack for 2 days at the lake. 3 days. Now we got to get all the stuff ready for Super Bowl Sunday. We're doing smoked cream cheese, doing a tri-tip on the smoker. It's going to be a good weekend, man.
November 714 Bravo.
Hopefully we can
Victor,
catch some fish on Saturday.
Vectors for the ILS for
FS9 was the last sim you played?
Turn right heading
Good old
075.
FS9. Does the 310 work yet? I don't know, Team Vodka. I thought Steven was flying it. Someone was flying it around in the Discord. Somebody was flying it in the Discord.
714 Bravo Victor at altitude 6,000 feet.
Gotta go. Thanks for the stream, V1. Hey, Flyjacks, take care, my man. Take care. This is turboprop and chill night. I've got a 2-hour flight in the fly-by-wire setup and ready to go. Ooh. Where are you going? San Francisco for the Niners? Are you going to go San Francisco to Vegas? Birthday and Super Bowl same day. Going to be a day to remember. Hey, Skyfall. Happy early birthday. You got a team you're pulling for? I just hope the Niners beat the Chiefs. I'm so tired of the Chiefs, man. And part of me wants no one to be in the same conversation as Tom Brady just because I think he's cooled down, even though I hated him for years.
Piedmont 357 to try to maintain 8,000 pounds expression. Altimeter 3029 at Philadelphia. Expect the ILS approach and 27 left.
All right, descend pilot's discretion 8,000. Any chance we can get 3.5 for Piedmont 357?
Piedmont 367 gets in the pier. Stand by.
All right, 8,000 is set. We'll trickle on down. We'll hit
And
IAS.
Piedmont 367, if you wanted 35, I could do it for you just after everyone else lands, just because there's enough to flow with everyone else going to the left.
That's fine. We'll take 27 left, Piedmont 357. All right, 27 left. 27 left is what we'll expect. ILS 27 left. No SID, no star. We'll execute that. Our next page, torn. I wish we get 27 right. Normally they land, they used to always land 27 right, take off 27 left, but I don't know how the modern Philly works anymore. All right, we're out of 10,000. We'll get all of our lights back on. That's coming on. Logo lights are coming on. Seatbelt signs coming back on. Descent checks. We've got cabin altitude or landing elevation is at 0. We can bring power management up to climb.
Piedmont 357, Philadelphia, approach, turn right heading 070, vectors for the ILS.
Heading 070, Piedmont 357. That's interesting.
Air Canada 74 heavy descent, maintain 3000.
What happened to my screen there? Did I literally just shut it off? Tyson, you're out here. Got to make some dinner, put dishes away, do some VAL tonight. Ooh, Tyson.
Empire
Post the pics, man. Have a good night, brother. See ya. I love how all the Philly stars are named after cheesesteak joints. Oh, yeah. You been to gyms yourself, Aaron? Nice, man. We've had a screen malfunction here. There we go. All right, Alt Star, 27 left. We need the deets. We need to go nav page.
United 778.
What is the freaks? I gotta load up Navigraph.
United 778, Roger. That traffic's turning. He's no factor. 5 miles or 2 o'clock, 13,000. It's an AT7.
Let's load up old Filthy. Get a little more power in there. We're slowing off. Open charts, approach, 27
122, I imagine you have the
left.
traffic on TCAS. You're 6 o'clock, 737, same altitude, ready to travel.
We're looking at 109.3 and 267. 109.3 and 267. I'm just going to go here.
Piedmont 367, Philadelphia approach, trying to maintain 4,000.
Center maintain 4,000, Piedmont 357. Alright, 109.3 is set. Altitude. Ooh, that's quick. Need Zippy Zapple to adjust the autopilot pitch. 4,000 set. IAS hold at 213. Bring the power back a little more. 109.3. Back in 2009, Aaron? Oh man, I was probably around that time. Alright, 109.3, 267 final approach course. DA is 210 feet. Since it's nighttime, we'll set that. We'll do a magic barrel ref here. DA is 210. We're getting vector, so we'll just go VOR.
Last cap calling 5x5.
1. And we need to set our course. All the way around. No, I just went the long way. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum.
DC Empire 122, we get visual on that 73 now.
Empire 122, say again.
Approach course is
I just wanted to know we have visual on that,
267.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Empire 122 to set and maintain 6,000.
267 is set.
029er.
I'm going to come here. I'm going to clear out Swan, clear out Odessa, clear out Kirk, and DuPont. Leave the disco. Execute. Look at this professionalism. All right. We are looking at 1093 is set. Final approach course is set. We'll come down here and put you back on the comm.
Set to maintain 8000, Philadelphia altimeter 3029er.
Set to maintain 8000.
6 for 4. I guess I could put 1093 over on this guy's too. I think you're supposed to do it on both. Nav 109.3. I guess it'd be nav 2 on both radios. Cool. He'll stay in pink needles, I'll stay green needles, being vectored for the approach. Let's take it up at the before landing check, cabin crew, and we'll leave it at the gear. All right. 6 for 4,000. V1, what is that cursor on the ND? Lasse, okay, or Octi. That's a, that's the tooltip, not tooltip. That's the click spot help on the EFB page 2. Enable click spot help, so you can see what you're manipulating. It's on the latest update of the ATR. Just flew the expressway visual in the LaGuardia with the Fenix. Nice, geographically inverted. Now they call it what, the Meadow, Flushing Meadow Arnhem or something like that. It's no longer called the expressway visual.
Sorry about that.
I did that on Thanksgiving Day. FS5 was the first to play. Nice. V1 finally able to join another live stream. Been watching older ones. Hey, VA Beach Pilot, welcome. Yeah, late night streaming with V1, 7:30 p.m. We normally don't get, normally don't stream this late, so we always pick up a few extra eyeballs. So appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoy the content, the arrival, evening arrival into Philadelphia tonight on the good old ATR. There's the, I think that's the airport right there. That's 3-5 right there. I just want 3-5. Give me 3-5.
Bravo Victor, maintain 210 or greater till further advised. We're trying to maintain 4,000.
If I look at the taxi chart for Philly, landing 27 left. Ooh, we got a long taxi. We need to get off at either Uniform or Yankee.
Bravo Victor, negative heading 050.
All right, 4,000. Let's get some more power in there.
Piedmont 357, maintain 210 knots till further advised.
210 or better, Piedmont 357. All right, 210 or better. We'll do it. I got 212 bugged. We'll give her some more juice. We'll see what it comes up with. We'll keep it in climb right now for passenger comfort. A little early to go to TO mode. Now, if we go notch, we'll definitely overspeed. We'll keep it just out of the notch. See if we can get about 230 up there. Really enjoyed yesterday's stream. Really brought back a ton of memories as a kid. San Juan, seen the AATRs lined up. Heck yeah. Good old days, Strain Toast. Good old days. Alright, 230 on the speed. Green Sauce Games. AV1 found the channel yesterday. I love the content and the varying aircraft. Makes me want to build up a flight sim setup and learn. Hey, Green Sauce Games, well, welcome on board. Glad you're enjoying the content, and why not, man? Get yourself a little setup, download Microsoft Flight Simulator, and have at it. I mean, the awesome thing with MSFS now is like it's just a one-stop shop, man. Just download Microsoft Flight Sim, get some airports and airplanes, and that's all you need. All the scenery's there for you. I flew these on these VPS to Atlanta a million times when I was in the military. Nice. Bomb Tech, have you seen the Hurt Locker? I'm curious what your opinion is on the Hurt Locker.
Air Canada 334.
Roy says, I can actually join a live stream. Love your content. Hey, Roy, appreciate you, man. I appreciate all the late night watchers that normally don't get to see us live. Coming in saying hello. Appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Laying on the couch, getting over the flu. Uh-oh. Roy, I hope my little girl doesn't have the flu. She's had a pretty heavy fever today. And my little one also is sniffling. I hope there's not about to be a flu bug running through the house. Hope you get a speedy recovery, man. Keep the drink of those fluids. Bomb Tech says it's a travesty. I expected that. It's a cool movie, though. I'm just like...
Piedmont 357, traffic, 6 miles, 12 o'clock, TBM 800, direction to travel northbound, reporting site.
Alright, we're looking, Piedmont 357. I don't see this TBM. I always was wondering, though, Bomb Tech, like, why are a couple of EOD guys, like, out in the middle of the desert with a Barrett 50 cal engaging... I don't know. It was a good Hollywood, but I had a couple of my buddies tell me it was like say the same thing you did. Have you ever spoken about the noise abatement in Airbus? Oh yeah, Skyfall. I have a video dedicated to the one of the most famous ones here in the States, going out of John Wayne. I think we were in the Flight Factor. I think I programmed it in the Flight Factor, filmed it on X-Plane 11. But yeah, it's a dedicated video to the noise abatement and how you set up your thrust reduction versus acceleration.
If you want to take the visual of the other building site, it's your off your left wing and about 5 miles.
Sim Famous, absolutely, man. You're welcome.
We are the filming site, November 10th.
I currently have Microsoft, but I fly with KBM and Xbox. I'd love to get at least a HOTAS. Oh yeah. HOTAS will definitely up the game for sure. Green sauce.
We have the traffic inside November 17th.
Okay, there's Philly 35. I guess I was looking at maybe Baltimore. That's Philly.
Maintain separation. Clear visual.
Is that Philly?
27 left November 10 for Team Bravo.
I don't know. I can't tell now. But as true to real life, Philadelphia getting vectored all the way out to BFE on a 30-mile final.
November 714 Bravo Victor, turn your base now.
Dale, got a call in a nightcap after a hard day's fishing. Have a couple of cold ones on us, all in the V1 community. Dale, my man, thank you for the 10-pound donation. Appreciate you. I will do just that, my friend. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll catch y'all after the Super Bowl. Current altitude, Chris, we are at 4,000 feet assigned. Yes.
Well, there's 25 you're not, and yes, please maintain 250. Piedmont 357, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Piedmont 357. 3,000 feet. IS hold. And walk that power back a tad. We'll keep our speed up. There is Festi, about 8 miles off our left. There's the traffic. Yeah, we got that traffic and final insight now for Piedmont 357.
Piedmont 357,
Took us a while. There he is. I think he flew across our nose, and then he's over there turning on final or on final. Voyager, you sure did, man. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you on board. Approach live.
Empire 122 to maintain 4,000.
And for everybody tuning in now, you lucked out because you get 2 replays. We're going to do our replay in DCA and our replay here in Philadelphia.
Number 2,
how proud would you feel if one of your kids got into aviation, Tom? Man, I think about that because my little kids, they see me, you know, they start talking about airplanes. At least my oldest is talking about planes, and she flew my sim at home now, the little home sim, just mess around with it a little bit. I don't know, man. I'm not going to push it. I don't know if this job will be there for them. I really don't. I think the landscape of aviation, I mean, my oldest is 4, almost 5. So by the time she even would be of age, I don't know. I don't know what this career field is going to look like. But we'll see. We'll see. Give us a vector, man.
Piedmont 357, turn left heading 300, join the runway 27 left localizer.
Left turn 300, join the low Piedmont 357. That was a bad radio call. I was like that American on that Vast Aviation. I didn't read back my call sign. Or I didn't read back the runway assignment. Spin it all the way around to 300.
Yankee. And then Romeo.
300 on the heading is set. Ask and ye shall receive. Steven, I thought you had work to do, my man. What are you doing up?
357, 5 miles to Corny, maintain 3,000 full. Correction, cross Corny at or above 3,000. Cleared ILS, runway 27 left approach.
Alright, Corny at or above 3,000, cleared ILS 27 left approach, Piedmont 357. Alright, we're cleared approach, 300 on the heading, 3 tel establish. Approach mode is armed, lope blue, glide slope blue. Look at that vector, professional status. There she blows, the old filthy.
Empire 122, turn left heading 050.
I've been MIA for a few months, hope all is well. Arlen!
United 778, cancel.
Welcome to the stream, glad to have you here. All is well, my friend, all is well. On final to Philadelphia, what could be better? Loke Star. Look at that, just like an Airbus. Alright, here we go. TO mode on the power management. And approach Piedmont 357. Any chance we can do a visual sidestep to 7 right? We have the field in sight. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's start slowing down.
357 router cleared. Correction. Let's do this. Cancel approach clearance. Cleared the visual approach. Runway 27 right.
Alright, approach clearance for 27 left. We'll cancel that and cleared visual 27 right for Piedmont 357. Alright, autopilot's coming off. This is how we want to fly. Flight director's off. Standby mode and all that nonsense. Power's at idle. Flaps approach. Gear down. Visual. I wish we had a bird though. I wish we had a bird. 27 right's in sight. We'll do all that. That is all checked.
Power 122, just to maintain 3,000.
I guess we don't need to slow to 130 knots. Let's keep a little power in there. What would you say is more Airbus like, ATR or A220? Ooh, that's a tough one, Carts and Games. I'd have to get my hands on a 220 to really see what it's like. I'm going to put this back in, since we're not using any of it. Actually, 27 right, 27 right, 27 right. There we go. Just we have something to look at. We'll just do FMS 27 right. I'd have to get my hands on a 220 to really see. We can even take that short runway. Didn't think about that. I don't know why I lowered my gear at like 3,000 feet. It's fatigue.
Piedmont 357, wind variable at 4 runway 27 right, clear to land.
27 right, clear to land, Piedmont 357.
November 714, Bravo Victor, welcome to Philadelphia, safe parking.
We'd like to go to the GA Rapid station.
Sounds are coming up.
On the south side, taxi via Yankee.
Taxi for Yankee, November 714, Bravo Victor.
All right. Gear down, flaps
778
are
5 miles from 20, flight heading 290.
I guess it'd be flaps, yeah, 15.
Above 3,000, cleared ILS, runway 27 off approach.
Flaps 25. All right. Cams are on. Replay. You got to be shh.
United 778, I gave you a turn a little bit late here. You're turning right instead of left. Turn left.
You got to be kidding me. I hit replay back at DCA instead of record. Didn't freeze, I just paused it. I literally launched the replay, not the recording. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That makes me so mad. Where it's going to be all juicy with our replay and all that juice. Well, might as well watch the DCA replay. Thank you for the ATC. You know that feeling where like you just can't quite scratch the itch? I already logged off for a sec. On to the bourbon, Digital Merc. You know what? You're damn right. Alright. Adam Trash, Zachary J. Who else was it? Dale Ferrier. Douglas Phillips. I appreciate y'all for the support. I'm going to go ahead and put your funds to good use. Pick up a little something to sip on tonight to just reminisce and how good that landing would have been. I just scratched no matter what. And on that note, all right, y'all. Well, I'm sorry we didn't get to do the actual landing there. We were going to have two replays. I went to hit record, but what I did is I hit replay, and I launched us into the replay that we already recorded for DCA. So, whoa. Anyway, well, that's going to wrap this one up, guys. I hope you enjoyed it this week. I had a lot of fun. I hope y'all had some fun flying some different airplanes. We can't just fly 737 and A320 all the time, so we're mixing it up. Hopefully when we get back, we'll have something. We'll do something fun when we get back. Maybe we'll hop in the bus. We'll see. Super Bowl predictions. If they can stop Pacheco, the Niners will win. But I think it's going to be Pacheco time. He's going to run it, make some critical first downs in the fourth quarter, and the Chiefs are going to win. That's my prediction, but I hope the Niners win. Thank you all for the support. I'm off for 2-3 days. Until the next one, everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Tri-tip going on the Smoker Green Sauce games. You know it. I'm out of here. See ya. Fenix.